Yeah. I'm waiting for the streaming to. All right, I think we are in business, guys. Let's go ahead and let everyone in. As you are joining our call today, you'll notice that our Zoom comments are intentionally turned off. With that being said, we're going to engage with all of you in our main Facebook page. So if you go to our external Facebook page, you'll notice that we are currently live. I'm seeing a few people there. So if you don't mind, I want you to go there and interact with us and tell us what city you're checking in from as we get started with day two. We are about to have an incredible, powerful session around Chamber of Commerce strategy with Tim Sabir. In case if you missed yesterday, we talked about government contracting. You'll notice in high level we talk about strategies that are relevant to digital citizens and marketers alike, SaaSpreneurs, affiliates, you name it. We teach from practical knowledge and application. So what I'm going to do is look at who is commenting. I want to know who's sitting in the front of the classroom. Tell us what city you're from. Tell us what state you're from. Tell us what you're working on. And I believe Jordan just dropped the link directly for that streaming, which is where I'm watching the comments, which is in our main public Facebook page. So let's get some engagement going. Um, Even if you don't want to tell anybody where you're from, uh, put a comment down that you're excited. Show some engagement if you don't mind. If you haven't done one of these workshops or any of these webinar things yourself, you'll notice how difficult it is to run one of these and stay, excited the whole time, essentially, when people interact with you. It makes life a whole lot easier. I see some Kyle from Little Rock, Arkansas. We've got Carrie from New York City. Let's see. Oh, Southeast Florida in the house. Someone from Charlotte, Huntsville, Columbus, Ohio. Let's see. St. Louis. Los Angeles. And if you're from another region, let us know where you're from. We have someone from Germany. I see that. New Hampshire. Someone said yesterday was amazing. Excited for today. So Tim, let me know whenever you're ready. I'm gonna make you a co-host so you can turn on the video as you
Yes,
wish.
please.
And one of the big things that I felt like I took away personally is as long as I've ever been in business or had my own agencies, I never thought government is on my side. I don't know, it's a weird feeling. I've always felt like they were
Mm,
going to essentially, it's like a payment bill for the taxes, but outside of that, I never thought of it as a resource to build my business. And as naive as that sounds, that's the honest truth. I never thought about contracts being an option, especially in the beginning. I assumed that you had to have long tenures of experience in the industry, proof of pudding of the quality of work you do, and hundreds in references. These are all, I guess, limiting beliefs I had around government contracts. So, Tim, I appreciate you giving us insights there. Today, we're going to talk about Chamber of Commerce strategy, a bit more on the local side. And it's not just the chamber, there's multiple
hmm.
organizations like
Yes.
that we're going to go into and share. But without any further ado, let's welcome Tim. If you're excited for him, give us a one in the chat. I want to see us, I want to make sure he feels welcome
Yep.
because
Thank you.
it's important. It's important that he feels that we're all grateful for the information you're teaching, and this is, we can charge for a lot of these things, and we don't because we really care about moving the needle in your business. With that being said, everything we say is not a assumption that you're going to go make a bunch of money tomorrow by slapping on a strategy. This is a lot of hard work, a lot of tears, a lot of failures. I feel like I've seen Tim at least 3 years of grinding to get to this
Yeah.
year in 2024. He used to jump into the lunch and learns. He used to jump into a ton of different things to just understand, hey, how do I get a consistent flow here? Oh, what should I do here? What should I do there? Like all, I've seen Tim go through multiple versions of Tim, and I'm excited to see the progress. Tim, welcome to day two, man.
Thank you. And regarding that point, let me finish. And don't see all of us like that. Don't see that today Tim is in that position of teaching something. Go check, I think, Facebook admin groups, they can see our activities better. You can see my activity yesterday, maybe in a post. I'm asking about workflow and how to do something. So in one day, you could be every one of you guys are subject matter expert in their areas, and second day, I am a student in some. Yesterday, literally, this guy that I learned a lot from him. He couldn't know like, he didn't know how to do Facebook Live, right? Shame, right? We cannot. We always do that. We don't know. Life changes. We cannot master everything. So 100%. And regarding that point, where regarding that, how you thought the government thing, I just want to, like, me too. I don't know about you. You grew up here, Paulson, but me coming from being, immigrant to America, we grow up when you say government process means, oh my god, it is like that. Like, as you say, government, we thought it's always against you, always want to make your life harder. It's just different in United States, plus in business, as I said yesterday. So 100% I agree with you. That's a big false belief that I used to have, just like you, and so many people think like that. But uh, I'm not the best person to talk about United States. It's a big statement, but United States is consists of companies, small companies. So these programs are programs just to want to make also sales. So when I say, oh, these programs want to get involved or you get involved, you for them are lead, potential lead. Just take it like that. Oh, we close them, graduated, close them. So they go to their resource, right? They say, see how many sales we made, how many people we graduated, just like any university. We need more money, you know? This is how they work. So I 100% agree with you. Shall we start?
We should start. I
Okay.
know we have a lot to cover, so
Yes.
I want to get out of the way and just hear from you and learn from you on what's working in 2024 when it comes to penetrating really the local areas. And Chamber obviously is just one of many, many different organizations. So we're
Oh
excited to
yeah,
get started.
definitely. I like you covered that because true, the title is chamber, just because a lot of people know the chamber is classic. Every country has chamber, every city, but that doesn't mean we couldn't say how to form pivotal partnership with the seed, FCEDC. Nobody knows about this, but these are even more important. We're gonna cover that, but thank you. But attendees, you guys should realize that when we say chamber, I covered everything. So let's start screen. But again, will be my because I don't see Facebook's interactions. You will be my
Yeah, if you
the
if you wanna if let me just show you the if you look at the link in the chat, you can pull up the actual streaming and you'll see the comments.
I see. Yeah, thanks,
Um,
bro.
and I would just
Understand?
say
Yes.
mute
Oh,
it and
nice.
just
I
have.
like this. Okay, cool. But hopefully, just tell me if I'm sharing something. Sometimes I have two
Yeah.
screen and I share something, I explain, and I see people reading
Yeah.
my text message with my mom. So just let me know, okay?
No,
Tell
no
me stop.
worries, no worries.
Okay, great. So thank you for everyone yesterday, joined, and hopefully I was useful for at least even for a few people, but I got great people's response and interaction. So for today, I also this morning prepared this presentation. Thank you for providing the design for me, high level. So I usually do that before I start the presentation. I respect people's time so much. So in the beginning, I like to say, you know, this is 3 days event. I will break it down, but I like to explain who's this workshop for in general, and at least today, who's this like as yesterday I said, if you make $1 million and more, or if you're office and whatever. So you should know to stay today for these few hours. It's going to be an hour and a half at least, or not. Okay. So this workshop is for high level users or SaaSpreneurs, high level account holders or SaaSpreneurs. If you are not high level account holder, I know, like I talked to, I'm gonna disclose this stuff too. Our community is known by that transparency. Um, if you are marketing agency consultant, this workshop gonna benefit you at certain point. Okay, online coaches and even freelancers. Okay, if you wanna level up, if you wanna stay freelancer, no, that's a different topic. Okay, uh, so the 3 day workshop overview. Yesterday we covered unlocking government contracts, how you can unlock them, how you can be eligible and qualified for them. If you didn't watch it, please watch it. And so today's thing will make sense to you. Today we're gonna cover how to form pivotal partnerships, very important partnerships in your area to win your market, your local market. Okay. Tomorrow, which is the most important thing, is gonna be how to. This is the goal: how to secure the revenues and all that stuff. But this workshop, I just wanted to to avoid misunderstanding. Uh, when I talk to, I hope Paulson doesn't mind, like, we are transparent. When I talked to Paulson few months now, we were always talking like, what should we cover? What should we cover? So he said, oh, you have so many. I'm going to disclose like everything in the next slides. Um, I'm well known with the customer success and Go CSM and very high level. When I say high level, not the company, high level, the term, right? I was like, who's the attendees usually? I said, he said, honestly, these workshop, we do it for our members to make them successful, to bring them success, to take them to the next level. But he said, from our statistics, we see a lot of attendees. They know about high level. They know pretty much, they are aware of the brand, they know our capabilities, but they are in that stage of, I know, but I want that push, that give
They're on
me
the
that one
fence.
tool.
Yep, they're on the fence.
Yeah, on the fence. Give me something that, like I can go. So he showed me some of my very valuable friends that I learned a lot from them. They hosted such a, they give tools, snapshots, and they said, Paulson said they benefited a lot. So anything you can give. So the way I designed this workshop, I was like, what can I give? So I designed it more for, like for everybody, can benefit everybody. I think money is the best tool to give a startup, right? And I don't have the money, your government has it. This is how you get it. So that's why day one was a little bit, resources to that. But of course, to what? I don't want you to go and take this money as, as an unemployed person. No, as a startup. As what startup? Tech company, marketing consultant. And in my courses, I explained the advantages that we need to take advantage of this time, because now high levels advantages is not going to stay forever, and I'm going to explain this. Okay, so that's why I covered it like, okay, you need money, you need to win your local market, which is today, and then when you make money, you need to keep that money. So this is how the workshop is designed. Sorry if I didn't um, explain this yesterday. Okay, but today's session only will not be for you if you are one of the following. If you are one of those like who does not want to step outside of the house for any reason, I know a lot of people, they have family, kids, health issues, or like they want to just work from home, right? Still you can do that. And honestly, maybe 70% of our people in high level community, they do that. And the beauty of our industry is that you can do it without this. But today, feel free to leave this session, because this session is all about going out. Okay. Matter of fact, I met a lady, I forgot her name. She lives in Turkey, right? She travels everywhere. She's saspreneur. When I say saspreneur, like she won an award. I met her in last year's event. She travels the world, not from home, literally from home, but from the location she wish. She does high level just for a few years, maybe, or I don't know how long. Okay, number two, if you are not want to show your face, for example, like, oh, I don't know, like introvert, whatever the word, for any reason, I used to believe I still believe for my language, for my nose, and whatever. Anyways, I'm not here to give you. I'm not. We are not here to give motivational. I think you can Andrew Tate, his name, Instagram is the best place. But if you are that kind of person and you convinced yourself that, which I don't believe, Paulson yesterday told me, if Tim could do it, you can do it. I don't know you, but if you are telling yourself, oh, I'm introvert, I cannot talk to people because it's not about talking. I hate those people. They say, I'm good in sales. How? I can talk for an hour. Who told you like good people in sales, they talk? You know, why you want to position that way? Joining community, you don't need to be a talker, you don't need to be high level English speaker or nothing. Today we're
I
telling you
think,
how you will be. Excuse me.
yeah. No, I was laughing because yesterday you had mentioned your reservation on English in general, like even for email, you use ChatGPT to write up the emails. I'm like, man, if this guy can do it, everybody can do it. In
Trust
my
me.
mind, you're just so resourceful, and that's all that matters.
Trust me. Before ChatGPT, Ernie, my co-CEO, he used to be like every email before I sent, like, Paulson, do you know the amount, like, do you know, like, to get fired for your language? It's big insecurity, right? And I wouldn't send any email before Ernie. So, like, I got to that level,
You
you know,
looked at
hey,
it once
Ernie,
at least, yeah.
rephrase this. He used to tell me, okay, you good, trust me, you good, send it, you being good, whatever, you know, all that stuff. And then I did Grammarly. And brother, I learned English, this, like, I in 2016 didn't know anything, right?
Yeah.
So, excuse me, I mean, I'm not giving myself, but excuse me for that. But then Grammarly was bad. So, after ChatGPT, I was like, bye, Felicia, Ernie. I don't need you anymore. Right? So, this is my Ernie, my new Ernie.
Oh
So
man, that's funny. Bye, Felicia
my,
Ernie. That's just too
my
funny.
Ernie. So no need for Ernie anymore. So my point is, but what I found out, people don't care about how, like being a
They
person
like the
in,
authenticity. They like the original version of who you are. And
yeah.
that's one of the things that I was worried about on BNI. So I'm like, I don't want to go there and talk and give a talk for 30 minutes or 20
Oh
minutes
yeah.
for a referral every time. I'm just like, I don't want to talk. But you make a good point that you do have to be wanting to get out of the house and be able to kind of put yourself out there a little bit for this strategy to work.
Mhm. Yes, but there is another common mistake that I see from people, the relationship or the positioning. I'm going to cover that too. I see it from my community as well.
Okay.
The way they receive the information, they try to take that identity, is the word maybe. Like the way I receive the information from Paulson, Robin, Sean, Tim. Ah, man, Paulson is so good in talking. There's no way I can speak on a stage with like him, right? He's so calm. I get nervous. Okay, who told you you should be bold? Like, don't be, right? Don't. I'm
Mhm.
sure you guys are a company. You are the face of the company, but you are not the most valuable person. Like, you are the tongue of the company.
Yep.
Anybody here, I don't want to mention
I'm
names,
just the
but
door
I'm
greeter.
sure
I'm
like
just
90% of the people here, they don't know Jonah, right? They don't
yeah,
know Hina. They are pillars of high
of
level, right?
course.
I'm
I'm
just
just the yeah.
naming few people. They touched me, they support me, they know, but that doesn't mean they, So again, going back to the presentation, so that doesn't mean you cannot do today's thing. But if you are so believing in yourself, you are introvert. Okay, I'm not that person to teach that self-development stuff. Instagram is the best place for that. People gonna talk mad to you and show you Mercedeses and stuff like that. Okay, and who wants to practice only SaaS selling and tactics? For this third point, wait until the half. I may convince you that today's strategy is better than the mass selling. One too many. Okay. Uh, or or you are living in a city or a place that the chambers or all these organizations at least 2 hours and plus away from you. I think this is not going to be practical for you, but feel free to stay. We would love to have you. If not, feel free to leave. Okay, my promise to you with the end of this today's session, you will gain true business knowledge and how to build rapport. I don't know, with nonprofit organizations. I will share with you my assets, tools, and tactics for you to approach and use. You will gain access to the to snapshots and tools and all these, technology. I will give you a small gift in the end, but also can promise you that you will get nothing if you don't pay attention or just playing this. A lot of people, and I am guilty of this. I joined so many workshops, including high levels workshop, double multitasking, playing it, Paulson speaking with his guest, and I'm doing something else. And guess what happened? Oh, yeah, this is important. Taking notes, review that workshop, review. And I just doubled my time spent on the same workshop. So either pay attention, be 100%, versus, if you are laying down and whatever, take notes, pay attention, maximize your benefit. Anyways, announcements. Tomorrow we're gonna have trivia night game. So excited. But the trivia night will be a trivia night, but tomorrow noon will be about the whatever you learn from this 3 days workshop. So from yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Okay. We're gonna play it in Kahoot.it. So easy. You go to the website, I give you code. It's so nice. Okay. Just letting you know. Again, I'm not here to make you win or play. I'm here to make you win your local market. So please maximize your benefit. Overview of yesterday's session. Very quick. Allow me for 5-10 minutes. I assigned some time from today to review yesterday's thing because it's so important. What you learned, whomever attended yesterday's session, number one, you learned how great is America. Number two, we learned about some programs called SBA 8 Alpha program, Hub Zone program, CDFI loans and funds. Okay, these are details. The feedbacks were so nice, and thank you so much. I was so nervous. I didn't have this Facebook yesterday, uh, so I was like only with Paulson. Am I saying something useful or not? But then after that, Ethan sent me the Facebook, and everybody was texting me, calling me. Uh, Great people's feedback. This is the best. Thank you, Tim, and all that stuff. I don't know. We should admit, guys, we live for even money. We make money for the hormone dopamine and all that stuff. So, as he said, motivates, whatever, all that stuff is good for us because it motivates us. We feel ourselves, we are useful. So, thank you so much for all the support. Apparently was useful, and we came up with something useful in this workshop. This guy is so energized and action taker. Okay, but some questions from yesterday's attendees that I found in the comments that there are so many questions, but these must be addressed and answered. Number one, so many people they searched. I appreciate that. Don't think that I will run a workshop without any due diligence. Okay. But also, I appreciate the workshop. I appreciate the host, the company, and so many, the publicity, the public, and all that stuff. So there's so many. It's not that, right? We are casual and transparent, but we should be aware of it. Anyways, 2 years of revenue to show uh, is the minimum. Yes. But the goal of the program is to make you as an American millionaire, or to level you up, not the paperwork, your LLC. That's nothing for them, right? So when they say that, of course it's you So as exception, of course, that's requirement, but there's exception. Yeah, there's exception. You as a person to have at least 2 year plus work experience, corporation experience. So they make sure that you have that work ethic. You can handle communication with the, and these beautiful. I love when I hear. Thank you so much. God bless you too. Okay. Very important topic about our community, and I'm bringing this not not for anything else, just because I see big opportunity in the high level community. And I will disclose that too. And unfortunately, I'm disclosing it in public. It's dangerous. Some people DM'd me yesterday. They said that they agree with me. So we have some plans. Um, don't you agree? Or this guy said, what about next code? What next code SaaS will fail under? Government doesn't have any category or even use the word SaaS. In fact, next system is even older than the word SaaS or the industry SaaS, like the entire SaaS business, right? And I don't know why. That's why I created that. And I don't like this mindset. The one way of looking at us one way just says that, and this is the most common of, like, that's why government contracting is not too hard. The hard part is how they see themselves and how they put themselves in the next engage and all this stuff, because you see yourself as SaaS company, because this is how we talk, this is how we call ourselves. I run a SaaS business. Your customer doesn't know you as a SaaS. They go with outcomes, and this, once you learn this, and that's it, and this is what we want to do. um, that's one. Um, exactly. High level has so many, so many things to offer. So my concern, I think I added it here in one places. My concern is one day, because it's not fair when you go to a retail store that's selling fridge, washer, dryer, coffee maker, all that stuff, they go under one or maybe max two next codes. Us, as a high level agencies, we have 25 NAICS and we have opportunities more. Is that fair, Paulson?
I don't think that's fair, but I don't see why we can't take advantage of it, you know?
Right? Why not? Like, yeah. But I see in the future, if some haters or slash auditors, they could go, you know, that's
And
my concern. They
consolidate if
could
they
go
want to.
and they make that all in one system thing.
Sure.
Oh, this. Oh, you are the all-in-one people. Oh, you are that agency. I don't know what they're gonna give us a code. Guess what? That time, our potential or the numbers of possibilities will just be just like anyone. Still is amazing, but today is unbelievable. The opportunities. That's the opportunity I'm seeing that I
Got it.
want to bring it to the table to the
Got it.
community.
And
I
for
hope.
those people that are watching and maybe you weren't here yesterday, what we're talking about here is government contracts. The workshop is around Chamber of Commerce, but we addressed government contracts yesterday. And to the government, you have to categorize yourself as a certain type of business. And the way they do that is through NAICS codes, NAICIS or whatever code, and that's just assigned to you. So, like, most of us are in the lane of computer systems of some kind, right? Or IT services of some kind. Or even if you're a marketer, there could be a segment of media marketing versus print marketing. It's not all consolidated into one. What Tim's saying is eventually we may see a consolidation of those codes and our total number of funds that we have access to may go down or up depending on how big it is later. But just be aware that the government looks at us as a pre-designated category, and inside of high level, there's hundreds and hundreds of features, as you all know. You're
Oh
all
yeah.
smarter than I am. What that allows you to do is play on multiple categories. You can be an email marketer. You can be a print shop. You can be
Consultant.
a
Hmm.
consultant. You can be a financial merchant provider. You can be a proposal document manager. I've even heard of somebody doing a government contract with pipelines for inventory management.
Yeah.
So there's
Even
so many
even
different
traditional
categories.
newsletter mail drop, you can do it with workflow. Do you know that?
Yeah, with the integrations, right?
With an like external,
Yeah.
and then Josh in the first mastermind, he taught me that, and I was like, "Thank you,
Oh yeah, Josh Nelson. Yep, yep.
Josh Nelson." Yeah, he taught me that. Like,
All right. So
sometimes when you go to these masterminds, they think it's like, how was it? I swear, I don't want to say how much money I made from that, but I was sitting in those circle tables, and you guys gave us homeworks, you know, and he's checking on each table. Do you remember that?
I do.
And he was checking, leaving. I was like, Mr. Josh, you mentioned that everybody signs up, some does something. You guys send them a strawberry or a chocolate cake or something like that.
Yeah.
Do you remember? But
Yep.
in my brain was something else because I saw an RFP government contract. This is 3 years ago, guys. I said, yeah, I said how to do it. I don't know anything. Like I said, how to do it. I swear, big shout out to him, Mr. Ja. I'm sure he doesn't remember me. He doesn't know me. Uh, I said, how to do that? He said, in the workflow. I said, okay, sorry, but can you tell me how? He said, external notification. Just put that print shop or whatever he said. Those
Yeah.
people email and tell them to send. I was like, oh, how smart I am. I said, thank you. That I took note and
Can
I
can
said done.
someone tag
I
Josh Nelson in the comments just for fun?
say,
Can we all just tag Josh Nelson for fun? And by the way, Tim, you talked about the mastermind. We have a mastermind coming up. It's our last one, and tickets are about to be sold out. It's July 17th, 18, 19. Just as a plug, just on a side note. But Tim, let's get back to the slides. Let's get to
yeah,
Chamber of Commerce.
exactly. So
Oh,
if you
oh, by
allow,
the way, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you. So I addressed the homework yesterday. People couldn't get access. I know we had technical difficulties,
yes,
but we'll make it available on day three.
yeah,
Can you
but
just
as
share
we
some
say,
notes
as
on that?
Paulson said, third day, everything I mentioned everything. I covered everything. Just allow me to go through my
Okay,
presentation.
go for it. Go for it.
Everything,
Go
yeah,
for it.
everything. And this gentleman said also, and even Chamber of Commerce or this nonprofit, if you have SAM number or like you are registered in the government, they look at you differently. If you bring your certification from SBA, by the way, Chamber of Commerce is so classic. And the organizations I'm going to cover today, they are all SBA approved. So if you say, I'm SBA certified too, you are just you know, their colleague or whatever you want to call it. You are from the same organization. They look at you differently. So it's important. So this guy kind of saying government contracts is kind of easier said than is done. My answer is I hope will always stay like this. And if it's gonna get so easy, I'll be the first person out of the game. But in my experience, I learned the government contract is way easier than Facebook, learning Facebook targeted ads or Pixel, or they change it to Meta and X. Like why? Like I don't know. I can't believe there are ton of videos about Facebook and stuff, and there's no video, or like someone willing to learn Facebook ads that will go and which I'm not discouraging people learn it. Learn it. You're still gonna get government contract, but it's not that hard to learn. Yes, it's not that easy, but it's not hard to be done too. It's not. Okay. And for in my experience, it's worth it. At least you're working with a system that doesn't change every month. That is not a person that, oh, I want to change it to X or Meta, whatever. And then this design, I don't like it, which I appreciate UI, UX, all that stuff. But learn that, but it's not that hard. Yes. And it's not that easy. That's why I want to create this or bring this attention to the community. And as a lot of people said, we need like some close group to for just interested people to discuss this stuff. And I disclose my concern about the thing. So this guy also like, oh, contracts. No, if they don't have, if they don't spend these funds, they will make it less. And the messages to be delivered, Mr. Nick, he said just endorsed my yesterday's. I worked in the government, granted, used to get trainings. So if it's not what they are asking for, they will discard that proposal. Just just what we talked yesterday. They have all these grants. They need to get rid of it. But if you are not matching their proposal, and Miss Anna Banks also, she said, "Oh, this was very timely, informative, or information." She shared this also from SBA. I knew about it, but again, I didn't include every single program in yesterday's presentation. But in the courses, in our hopefully closed group, we're gonna mention everything. Ton of people they asked, okay, we are uh high level
Account
account
holder.
holders, how to get access. As I said, I we delegated Mr. Paulson's team, and I, with my assistant, I don't know, like they just did it somehow. Webhooks, if you sign up, you get this. We I don't know, I don't want to say we didn't think, but it's just like was so time. We are gonna do something tomorrow, third day. You're gonna find it here. Go highlevel.com/resources. Once you go there, this is, I don't know, this is amazing. Go High Level is giving you in an organized way every resources they do. Okay. So you go to this folder, and then you need to find my name, Tim Sabir, 3-day. Once you get in, it will be document. Hopefully, we will, in a nice way, tell you if you are high level account holder here, not holder there. Okay. Uh, Tomorrow after the workshop. Very important, guys. Workarounds.
Just
Okay.
before you go any further, real quick. So for those of you that are watching, um, the homework access we talked about yesterday, we want you to essentially ignore that recommendation because we had technical difficulties. Tomorrow, we'll make sure everyone has access to the courses. Okay. So please
Yeah.
bear with us. My apologies. I should have clarified it with Tim myself, but we'll make sure the course is given to you tomorrow. If you're brand new to high level, you don't have a high level account yet, you want to use Tim's offer link that is designated to this workshop, and you'll also get the snapshots, the courses, all the collaterals just because you're jumping into this workshop, which is different than Tim's regular affiliate link, just so you know.
Yes,
Um,
guys. Let me just explain, because everything is, when I'm sorry, Paulson, I didn't explain this to you. That the word I use, homework, it doesn't mean that they need to do something today. Guys, homework is just like prepare your EI and prepare. You guys gonna see it and apply this way, apply that way. Don't do this mistake, because your paperwork, your application will be a year, right?
yeah,
Versus 3 weeks.
what
All
what
that
you're
doesn't.
meaning, what you're meaning was a prerequisite instead of a homework for
Oh,
yesterday,
yes.
right?
Uh,
So before you go into
Excuse
the
my English.
process, here are the things you should do as homework.
Prerequisites. That's so high level for me. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. And when I say everything was integrated with and timeline, so I know that application takes that much, and within their age in high level, I knew how to. So everything was systemized for not high level users. That's why I highly recommend you with that link. Sign up, and you will get walked through the
Yep.
process step by step. Anyways, uh, very important thing, workaround, and hopefully, oh, I passed. Okay. I live outside of the hub zone, and if there's any workaround, please, I don't know why. Like, please, never, never with these programs, never ever try to do a workaround. Or I don't in America, like never try to do a workaround. There are ton of other programs will make you eligible. They know, like, oh, this is not gonna be okay. There's like minority, black owned business, like Hispanic, purple, blue. They have a program for everything. Please, I know this guy, like, I'm not saying this guy was like asking that kind of workaround, but this is something I work with my attorney one time. He said, I've seen so many people in jail for underestimating their income, but I have never seen people or anyone in jail overestimating their expenses. That being said, my lawyer is not saying go overestimate, just be accurate, right? But don't try to fit yourself something. These programs are for those people are in low income areas, in bad positions to make them. If you are in good position, don't be greedy. Okay. Uh,
And you're talking about the hub zone, or are you talking about all of them?
all of them, any
Okay,
program in
got it.
America, nothing is like the United States has so many opportunities. No need to hide
Yeah,
income,
shortcuts. Yeah.
shortcuts, or workaround programs. Why? Why are you doing this? You are taking big risks. Okay. So many things. Anyways, we're going to cover this stuff in the groups. Things that you learned yesterday, you learn, or I learned this stuff you learned yesterday. The things I learned yesterday, I learned some new English saying hidden in plain sight. I like that. This is what you learn when you hang out with Rennie, Jessica, Ethan, versus I learned all the bad sayings English from my special forces soldier friends. I swear I know more than Americans in bad curses and stuff. They all I tell them like educate me. They never do. Okay. I learned I learned again and again and again. Please, I hope you guys learned that too in today's session too. When you join a community, high level, whether chamber, whether FCDC or anything, nobody care about what you think. They care about the value, right? Again, the value mattered, not the way the English I talked. Oh, I told Paulson, what should I teach? He say like, oh, you can, you will teach something. I gained new friends. Thank you so much. I gained I don't want to say money, but so many people DM'd me. Apparently, they are stuck with their government contracting processes and they offered me thousands of dollars for consultation. But I promised Paulson, I'm not going to take advantage of this. But instead of me making a few $1,000s, one day, 2 day, whatever, I decided to all of us to make, and based on a lot of you guys' recommendation, let's create small group chat, whatever, for those people are stuck or interested and serious in this. So scan this QR code. You will be invited to whatever group we're gonna do, uh, and we just discuss this stuff. Okay, that doesn't matter where you at, GHL account holder, affiliate. Honestly, doesn't matter, and we help each other. We share. There's so many details that you don't know what you don't know. Okay. And I think I feel bad to be thanked. Honestly, you guys, everybody should thank this guy because my plan was to teach something totally different, right? This guy digged into my office and he told me, like, tell me, like, in Dallas, he was like, I said, brother, if your attendees are no high level or not high level users, because Go CSM, which I am going to teach tomorrow, is pretty advanced. It's for high level users and they want to like grow and be literally SaaS companies, right? Which I'm going to teach you guys too. He tapped to my shoulder like my father, no, 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 you have something to teach, I'm sure. Okay, we will call. Okay, he left. I said, okay. So the other day, I'm telling you, I was going to teach all customer success and tech stuff. He opened my office on Zoom. He said, what, chamber? Why are you not teaching chamber stuff? You have this kind of partnership with them and all that stuff. So thank you for this guy. The topic was from him, the strategy was from him, not from me. I don't feel good taking the credit. Anyways, let's dive into today's topic. Enough. Uh, Creating compelling value proposition with nonprofit organizations, not only uh, Chamber of Commerce, but every organization in your area, how to make them your brand ambassador. Okay. Uh, Main topics that we will cover today is going to be the types of organizations in your city, not only chamber. Again, how to justify this. Paulson or his team, we call this chamber, and you just waiting for that. To be honest with you, I hope nobody gonna stay until here. Chamber of Commerce is, in general, they are my least favorite people to work with. There are so many other organizations to work with because after you understand the organizational structures behind these organizations, you will understand which one is easier to work with and more potential, and which one not. But I'm coming. Okay. Uh, how to approach each organization and the value proposition agreements, right? You cannot offer them money. Forget about like one today. You need inside out, wash yourself from traditional business practices, from the way you email, from the way you walk into these organizations and communities, the way you shake hands, the way you talk, the way you listen. It's totally different than businesses and business owner. Business owner, like, don't waste my time. Tell me straightforward how much free trial, what can I get? Can you make me money? Right? Like, can I like make me millionaire with these $2,200? This is how they think, right? It's not the same with organizations. Like they are totally different culture, different things. So today, please restart, format yourself to gain new type of business ethic. Okay, everything, um, and then homework or what was it?
Prerequisite.
Prerequisites. I
Prerequisite.
like that word.
Yeah, the
I
difference between a prerequisite and a homework is something that's an assignment of a work after
I
you
know,
learn
I know. Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Prerequisite is something you learn before you learn something.
I know. When I went to
Okay, okay.
MBA, we had prerequisites. So
Okay, okay.
yeah, yeah. But the homework is like you need to sign up to GHL. This was my brain. Like sign up to GHL and get this. Like I don't know how to position it. But prerequisites, nice. That works too.
Sure.
Okay.
All right, let's
Uh,
keep going. Let's keep going.
nice. Organization that can be your potential strategic partners. Please understand the organization model, not the title. Okay. Don't go with any title says oh, business center, whatever. Oh, this is good business partner for me, strategic partnership, Timur said, or whatever. No, okay, you need to understand their vision. But wait, why should I listen to you today? Okay, my least favorite part. Okay, since 2005, I have been involved. Okay, I'm not gonna read this. Please go
Yeah,
listen to yesterday's thing. I'm just
yeah.
joking. Simply because I have been done all these form of relationships in all sizes, in all free in-kind contributions and expensive government nonprofit anything, okay, from Kiwanis, from score, from school districts, downtown districts, basically everything. So warning, I'm having the worst pictures ever you're gonna see. Universities, workshops, chamber of commerce, economic development centers, community colleges, my office. I don't know where is that. 2000, like these, some of these pictures were taken with Nokia, maybe cell phones. I don't know if you guys are economic development center. I hope you guys paying attention what I'm teaching here, what I'm selling after this, all in one inbox, reputation management and social planner and QR code generator and auto reply workflows. And here are some
So real
case.
quick, what you're teaching in those sessions, first of all, they seem like less than 50 people, so maybe it doesn't feel like it's too, too crazy. You feel comfortable because it's a smaller crowd. Plus, what you're saying is you're teaching certain feature stacks of high level. You're taking one Trojan horse and just spending time explaining that Trojan horse. Is that right? And then once in a while, maybe you do a general one and you have maybe multiple slide decks ready to go. How do you kind of go through
I
that?
like that question. I have tried to teach something every time. And guess what? I start getting the same faces every time. How to be polite and kick them out to make it, oh, again, that training and that guy is going to talk about the same thing? Yes. Okay, I'm not coming. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Guess who comes? Who never came? And my idea, and my I don't want to like do this over. I want a new faces, circle, circle. So I've been doing the same things, teaching the same things for 4 years. I'm telling you, you guys seeing me. I don't want to, guys. I don't want to say everything. We are online, but teaching the same thing for 4 years every month, it's tiring. Okay. I will show you guys the entire, I will share with you the presentation, the entire thing. But that presentation and the tool is not the key. I will show you what is the value proposition. Anyways, some case studies provided by some of nonprofits and agencies to our, it's on our website, honestly. Uh, whether government agencies, whether these are some workshop, North Carolina, National Guard, Army Division, and this is downtown. This is nonprofit. This is nonprofit. I think this is chamber. This is nonprofit. I think.
So how
Ah,
what are like how are you using that? How did you get those like,
mhm.
how did you get those endorsements? Is it part of the strategy as well?
Mm. No, honestly, shame on my team that they never. We have so many more. Uh, I always say, why I have organizations and clients, they following up. When we gonna give you guys case study? Everybody, I don't know if my team listening to me or not. They say, "Oh, okay. You thought, I shy, you shy." Okay, we never do. But yeah, once you work with them, I mean, once you have great relationship, they don't mind to give
Yeah.
you a case
I
study.
guess my question is, how did you from a
Land
strat
them.
from yeah, from a strategy standpoint, here's what I'm understanding. Either you're going there as a speaker and you're talking about the strategies and building reputation over time, you build a relationship. That's one side of it. The other side of it is you're saying, okay, I'm associated with Chamber of Commerce and other government organizations or nonprofit organizations. I would love to come teach something. Like, what is your foot in the door
That's
approach? Yeah,
exactly this is what I'm teaching today. So many value propositions. And as I yesterday started my thing, and you know me, Paulson, in person, I'm not, I'm so against that one size fits all thing, right?
that's right. Yep.
And while I don't approach, like if you don't want to be slave, you shouldn't be a master thing. While I'm like, oh, I don't like that, I shouldn't teach that, right? First place. This is my experience. And even in our promotional ad, I said, I will share my experience. I will showcase my experience and share with you my assets and tools for you to go and. But I have more than whatever I showed you. These are 20% of our case studies that we could, bring. Just we
Sure.
being lazy of not having proven process of getting case studies, right? I never
Sure.
planned. I never had an idea I'm gonna one day teach people Chamber of Commerce. This happened 10 days ago. You forced me to this, right? I never had an idea. Otherwise, I would have taken better pictures, at least not people sending me and going and conversations. Okay, in fact, I we don't take pictures for these. All these people are friends pictures. Anyways, uh, but not all of them I'm a presenter and trainer with them. No, some of them
Gotcha.
presenters, some of
Gotcha.
them commission, just like how we are, me and you, right?
Gotcha.
Some of them different. I'm gonna disclose everything today except for those, I have NDA with them, non-disclosure agreement. For those agreements and those strategic partnerships, I'm gonna teach the community in my group and courses, okay? Because in
Sure.
public I cannot, but in my
Got it.
consultation I can. Okay, this is the agreement. Disclaimer: uh, the results that I showing you and the stories shared is screenshots or testimonials from my stories, based on my experience, personal experience. That doesn't mean I am guaranteeing to you or you're going to have the same thing. Everybody will have their own factors, including your effort and model and market conditions. Okay. This information is provided for educational and informational purposes only and should not be considered professional, financial, or business advice. Always conduct your own research and consult with a qualified professional before making any business decision. This always makes me a little bit smile, laugh, because if you go do this, like if you go to FTC or search, if you are from my area, they will send you to Score or Chamber, and they will send you to me, and I will send you this video, and I will read this to you. right? I don't know, like what doesn't make sense. It's just so naive. It feels like so. When you date a girl and she say, "I can cook, I can do this, I can do this." Okay, so let's marry. No, no, I didn't mean you. Not you. If I get married, okay. So, but we have to do that. Anyways, getting back to the topic. So, I just want you to trust me. Whatever I'm telling you, well, I shared screenshots. If that tells you anything, I can share something like more results. Yesterday, I shared screenshot I never did in my life. Some money and stuff which I hate, but also my purpose was there. How easy to work with these organizations versus small businesses that they struggle to pay you. These people they struggle to take away this money out of the bank account. Sometimes they call you. They say, "Hey, we have $30,000 should be spent in 2 weeks." If my upliner, okay, they see this money there, because the fiscal year is ending, guess what? They will lower our marketing budget to whatever we spent. Please spend it and give me the invoices. Roger that, ma'am. Get it. Boom, boom, boom. Do whatever you want, whether radio, whatever you want. Just give them invoices. I'm not teaching inappropriate activities here, but this is how it works. You need to bring them numbers and invoices. This is how it works. Let's not be naive, but let's not also teach improper, like bad practices. Okay. So it's all about budgeting and spending. So which one you rather to work with? As Paulson said, like, why are you just going and working one way? I want to make money. Work with a business struggling to pay me, or work with an organization struggling to get rid of that invoice. Okay, come. I will spend to enhance your website. I will develop, I will custom code develop live chat programmed widget on your website where your website visitors will come to your website. It's just like a long thing. What is it? It's chat widget. And we can do it in 2 seconds. And
Yeah, you've got to
they
toggle it on to fulfill a
they
government.
don't care. Trust me, they don't care. It's the imposter syndrome we feel. Oh, this is so easy. Why should I sell it for 5,000? They don't care. When you go to McDonald's or Burger King or that steakhouse, you don't care where they bought it from. You care about the presentation. We don't, they don't care. The government don't care about high level. This insecurity, like, forget about it. Tomorrow I'm going to cover this, how to break that insecurity. Oh, what about if they find out about high level? Guess what I'm doing here? I'm hosted by high level, teaching this. This is another level of confidence, like being confident. And I'm not pure affiliate, and I don't do. I'm showing you practices life. Okay. So please understand the organization's model, not the title. Please, please, please. I'm going to double check on this. Chamber of Commerce, Chamber of Commerce, Chamber of Commerce. No, model. Okay. Right? Paulson and his team, chamber. No, model. Okay. But wait, before we go dive into that thing, let's kill some false beliefs that I had, and I'm sure everybody have, including Mr. Paulson. He said, "Oh, what I see from the pictures is not big people, like 50 people. It's pretty simple and easy and slow, right?" I struggled to convince myself and start believing this. And this is this is the fact. I believe anybody want to come and argue with me, I will, unless if you are, I don't want to mention those big names. For normal people, I'm talking me, not Paulson, any normal people. If there are normal local residents here, I'm not talking this like people with 2 million followers, right? One too many people things. I'm talking like me being a family guy in a city that 90% of you guys cannot spell it if they can pronounce it. Fayetteville, North Carolina, right? Small. How can I make business? All what I'm learning online is go to this industry, download this 2,000 or 20,000 leads with phone number and send them this text message that I sent that I was successful, go tell them this, and they will tell you this, and tell them this. And I did it. I was blocked, and just didn't work out with me. So uh how to get rich quickly thing and whatever. And I thought like that mass marketing, if I reach out to 20,000 people, is faster sales. Like because your brain gonna tell you, oh, go to the chambers event and then seeds event and then go to another event. Like the calculation you will make, I'm gonna meet 20 businesses a month. Here I have that tool gives me 20K businesses, phone number, email, location, and Facebook pixel and all that stuff. Your brain gonna tell you that's better. And that's true. You can still make it. I'm not against it. Go ahead and do it. Do all that custom audience, target them, omni marketing. I do it. But if you are relying on that only, that's wrong. Okay. And I did it both. You know which one was faster and which one was moneymaker? Like same thing, crossfitting or walking. Like which one is better? Which one will make you in shape and lose fat faster? CrossFitting, once a week or once a month, kill yourself for 5 hours or walk 30 minutes a day. In my opinion, walk, diet. So in my opinion and in my experience, I done it all. And Paulson knows me. I'm in this area in this game for at least 12 years now. Uh, Mass texting, 20K, and all that funneling uh, and trigger linking, all that stuff, because they don't know me. They don't know. If they know me, my list, yeah. Oh, like if it's my list, amazing. If you are famous, yes. But if you are a starter, shaking hands, one hangout a week will give you, trust me, it doesn't, most of you guys don't believe me, but this is because there you sending all these messages and awareness. There's like you need problem aware, solution aware, all that stuff goes with campaign and retargeting campaign and all that stuff. And then you may ask them an appointment. And then you may ask them handshake if you are lucky, and that's not possible. In these events, you have handshake right away. In 5 minutes conversation, you build that rapport with them. So there's no way it's comparable, right? So in my opinion, my experience at least, this was more faster results than mass sales. Okay. Niche, another thing that I used to believe, and I found out myself I'm wrong. The other day, Mr. Paulson also he kind of told me the same thing too. You know, I used to believe if you wanna like work, you need to pick a niche. Or chiropractors, oh my god, everybody's working with them. Restaurants, everybody's working with them. Oh, now like I want to work with chamber. Okay, that person is working with them. Oh my god. So like that's why when I say chamber, and when you say I want to target the chamber, and guess what, you tomorrow you will go and you will find the chamber is working with another marketing agency in your city. You will be disappointed, right? No, you went with a bad approach. You went with the targeting and you found them, they are already hunted. These terminologies, wash yourself today. I will come. Anyways, coming to niche, certain industry is wrong. Niche could be anything. Business size could be niche. For example, we work with the startups only. Like you just filed your LLC, we work with you. And these organizations, they have orientation sessions for whomever signed up new, like LLC, go to that organization in your city, do this, do this, do this. And then you can do some stuff I'm going to teach you. Sponsor breakfast, you know, it's $60. Sponsor breakfast and 5 minutes presentation. Even if it's not presentation, just sponsor breakfast and shake hands. Every week, there are a bunch of people, 20 people, 30 people, started their LLCs, plumbers, restaurants, all these people could be your niche. Find some organizations, they do orientations, how to do, one, two, three, and just go for them. And they are tired of putting together this area, and they are tired of that breakfast because you go, you say to the event manager, hi, I see you do this. Can I attend? You attend. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys how to get in. I'm not gonna tell you say hi, whatever. I'm being sarcastic. But what you find, she will be more than happy if you take out of her shoulder that breakfast thing. You say, can I help with this? But I will tell you how to get it, not from day one, because they will know you are a marketer and targeter and hunter. That's bad. So that's a niche. Area could be niche. My niche is whomever in this neighborhood or whomever is in this plaza, that plaza, and this plaza. Guys, like you guys, do you know that like if you have 50 customer, like you with HighLevel's model, you can make $1 million a year. You don't need that crazy numbers of customers and that help desk and people overseas help. No, no. With that, if you have the right business model, tomorrow I'm going to show you with the right upsell, with the features, like if I will show you, I have customers, they spend 10 times more of the subscription they pay me on text messages on the premium features we upsell them or HighLevel. I don't know why they do that for free. They give us and we make money and we keep it anyways tomorrow. So you can do that. And all it takes to take over 3 neighborhoods or 3 plazas or 3 organizations like this. And there are plenty of them. Community could be your niche. Service could be your niche. Certain industry could be your niche, right? You yourself, not industry, sorry, wrong. I forgot. You yourself could be the tight, how they say, how tight you go with your niche, the riches. I don't know what is that saying. The niches.
The riches are in the niches. Yeah.
Yeah. You are the tightest niche ever or niche ever. You can be a personality, you can hold some values. You will find a lot of businesses, a lot of individuals, they like to work with people like you.
Yeah, I think
Simple.
when you say that, I think of people that do podcasting, for example. I do a lot of podcasting, and then that podcasting could be its own industry. Is that what you mean?
That's perfect example, right? They build that rapport with you, right? Even if you are not podcaster, when you go, why we love podcasters, Joe Rogan on all the like why? Because we listen to them, right? It's some why everybody know Paulson or JB nowadays, or Chase, which is unfair to other people behind the scenes and HighLevel. They are amazing too. I start knowing them after because we hear you guys. We got like it's a culturally. We say in Arabic, Prophet Muhammad said, "Man allamani harfan malakani abdan." Like whomever taught me something, automatically you will love them. Like this is humans' nature. If you teach, if you give, people love you automatically. Anyways, so you could be your own niche. You don't need to follow whatever you see in the internet and just boom, follow it as. Please text one or agreed if you agree with me. And if you don't agree with me, please also text one or agreed just to make me motivated and move forward. Okay. So let's move forward and yeah, organizations can be titled or not going with the title. Okay, a lot of people, I saw this, they go target secretary of state. Oh, they work with the businesses. Every business they file. See, your brain could tell you, this is an example. Your brain could tell you something like this. uh Secretary of State, every business file businesses with them. Okay, so let me go plan or join them or do something and find who works there, and you spend 2 3 months there. It's wrong. Understand their mission or the courthouse, whomever like business. These are examples. There are so many organizations, they host businesses, but their mission is not to bring them success. Is whether problems, whether it's just like an area businesses go there to solve a problem and get out. So many associations you will see, those are not good fit for you. But if you find Any organization that I'm going to give examples, uh, that their mission is to bring or community or bring success to their what is it called, to their members, yes. And if they are nonprofit, it's another plus. If they are for profit, it's kind of flag for me. I don't like them, but doesn't like BNI, whatever. I like them, but that's not the best. One more thing, reality check. This is something you agree, don't agree, I don't know. Podcast he mentioned, it's funny because I put it here. If you, I'm sure everybody here is old enough, at least 20 years or 30 years old enough. Humans are becoming humans again. What do I mean with that? That I witnessed at least. Human buy from human. Before COVID, that these things came up, targeting campaigns and all that funneling stuff and all that terms, and people start, and just because COVID came, boosted, like how I used to ask people to join Zoom, they were against me. Paulson, I don't know, you remember too, you had marketing agency as well before. How hard was to ask clients to join us to the same meeting we do in person with them in a Zoom,
Yeah. Yeah, I used to hate those because half the time they're driving and joining the Zoom on their
right?
phones, and I'm like, that
Skype
is
times and all that. They used to be against. Okay, come, I'm in the office. Can you go and
sure.
join Zoom? What? Zoom? Whatever. True. I'm all about Zoom, like being smart. Why should I drive? We can solve it here. But I'm talking about different thing. Right. COVID came and endorsed all these activities online. So a lot of sales, a lot of things, a lot of apps got successful. But then if you see the wave is coming back, communities coming back, humans start realizing, human love human and hate human. That's fact. Human get tired of, and get tired, when I say get tired, they can't figure out, okay, this is Facebook, this is app, this is Range Rover, this is car, this is AI. Okay. Trust me, they get tired from features. Sean always, he screams, don't sell them feature. He's the owner of these features, right? He's creating these features. And he always teaches us, don't sell features, sell outcomes, right? Same thing if you take it to another level. People get tired of features and all these literally materialistic features, but they don't get tired of each other, like of human. If you are not seeing in the like how much is increasing events, communities, podcasts, meetups, all that stuff becoming something now. The trend. It's not the trend. Humans always human. We always get energy from each other. That's not the trend. It's just because of COVID took it down and it's going back and it's gonna stay like this forever. So this is not the trend. This is how you should be. You should be a community person. You should be a human. You should be a podcast person. I don't care about podcast as a tool. Podcast is two people talking. You should be able to talk, to hold a conversation to the end. And what I'm teaching you today, basically, join a community. Just like that, easy, and be a valuable member. And answering Paulson's question will come like that. Okay, how did you form all these relationships with them? Just because I'm a member with them. Yesterday, I told Paulson yesterday something. When you are a member of a community and the decision maker, like, guys, let me go back. I'm sorry for that. You guys see this, these logos, you guys see them differently than I see them. I'm sorry, but I will make everybody to check this reality check with me. You guys see these differently than I see. Oh, army, right? Nissan, Cool Spring, Ashley, Gold's Gym, Chamber of Commerce, like the way there's no such a thing behind these brands. You guys see high level as a feature. I see them as Paulson, Robin, Sean. yeah, I don't want to mention name, but this I know the guy. Like you guys see logos, I see, you know,
The people behind.
there are people behind. So when you are a member of a community, guess what? They see Media Shield as a logo and High Level as a logo. When a deal is coming, when a need is coming up, right? It's a deal, whatever you want to call it. As I said yesterday, Paulson, if you are the son of that family and cousin of that family, it is what it is. You will be like that. It is if you are a valuable person. It is what it is. Yeah, this is what we got. Paulson, please, do that website for us. You do that website, you do that deal, you manage that event, you do that workshop for them, you teach their members, and guess what? You put their logo. Guess what? They call you, when we're going to give you the testimonial. Things and language and the culture with these communities are totally different because they saw you there not only when you needed them and sell them that website and that check, they saw you there when was a community event that had nothing to do with website and you were there giving hot dogs to kids and you were there arranging tables. We joined the chamber and we are pivotal partners of chamber. How we join, and this is my answer to you. Each organization, I'm going to list them now, have a way of joining, right? If you are waiting after this call, Tim is going to give me something. I'm going to call email and people going to say, oh, please. Guess what? Everybody has this. And guess what? I'm not going to build that culture, all these organizations to hate me, or that online coach taught these people to spam these organizations. No, I'm not going to do that. Okay. So, and the reason of these cold marketers and marketing agencies reputation got bad because of those online, with my all respect, online coaches. They gave them template and access to
Lost
resources,
away.
how to,
Yeah.
yep, like go send this. And we may hurt and make the reputation of high level agencies bad this way. No. So for example, the chamber, the way we join, even till today, my co-CEO, he's ambassador. Even that, like we used to go there, member, regular proud member of chamber. When we go there to the event, we used to see they all like when chamber people, they are not techie people. We used to see the presenter, the project is not working, the PowerPoint has problem, help, and do this automatically you will be positioned as what?
The
Our
expert.
tech, our tech, yeah, the expert in the technology. Oh, PowerPoint,
Yeah.
wow, it's working, it's presenting. All what you did is this. Trust me. Same thing with every organization or community. So I will give you some list of organizations and educate you, but I want you today to think of the mission of the organization versus the title, or just any organization works with businesses. It's not good fit for you. Okay. And because don't think those organizations, they don't have formal marketing agencies. Every organization I showed you, do you think they don't have? I showed you brands. You think they don't have formal marketing firm, huge marketing firm, franchises that they work with? They work with. How they worked with me. Do you know how hard to work with franchises? And honestly, those franchises, I hate to work. Like they are just good for bragging authority. I hope you will weigh authority just as important as money. It's important. Okay. But in the end of the day, you may make more money with normal business owners than these organizations. So just be a member of that community for a while and understand their need. And if you know high level a little bit, you don't need to be expert. All what you need to know, two, three, four features in high level. I challenge you and come and tell me, Tim, you lost the challenge. I will say one by one, show me your city, and I will show you one by one high level how will benefit them. Okay. Channel of commerce. I will show you, and I have a snapshot for you that will benefit 99% of them, guaranteed. And this has helped all of them. Okay. And this was a tool, but not the main core value proposition between them. So, Chamber of Commerce, if you don't know, in every city in the world, they are the umbrella for any business to provide them networking, events, and resources. basically. If you are a member of chamber, deal, business member to member deals. Great. Plus, if you be a member of Chamber of Commerce, you can have deal specifically for their members so they can blast email it for you. Their blast email is so cheap instead of you buying whatever for $50 for, I don't know your city. I'm sure San Francisco is going to be more expensive than Fayetteville. For $50, for $100, they send your email blast to all their members. Isn't this valuable? And guess what? Put in your email free consultation for chambers members, right? Free website, free things. The nice thing, Paulson, I have hard time to teach people in the GHL community, or at least in my community, when they don't come from that. I'm coming from traditional business culture. In GHL, we have an inventory that doesn't get expire and doesn't get like it's not gonna out. Like you will always have unlimited of sub accounts, unlimited of websites. So I don't know why you're not giving it. I don't want to say give away your time, but if you make someone to have their website with you, oh, for free. Wow, you made their www dot to be life with you. Oh yeah, but they didn't pay me. For me, which one is more valuable, their website or their $500? Their website, because now they are with you. You got them. They never gonna joke with you. You can upsell them. You can put your fry. I'm not saying do that and then in the future change your world, but I'm saying in GHL you have plenty of valuable stuff you can give and get people's attention or meetings. Okay. SEED, Center for Economic and Empowerment Development Center. So this is from the city. Understand the upline or the organize,
Model.
yeah, who's funding these. This is from the city. So the city has a chamber and the county has a chamber. So if your city is rich, the chamber is rich. If your county is rich, the chamber. This is from the SBA. Yesterday we talked to. So if you get filed and certified in SBA, not A alpha, if you get SBA contractor and stuff, you will be just like them, a business, in the same group, in the same whatever, and you can talk to them and you can talk to your advocate or your account success manager in the SBA. Hey, can you connect me to the seed group or the president of the seed? I want to do partnership with them. Boom, they can. Women's business centers. Also, they are organization, under seed, under SBA. SCORE as well, service corps for retired executives. Like these people, I'm a certified member of SCORE too. You working with retired executives that they have money starting successful businesses, right? So it's not like that person, oh my God, I need to explain what is funnel, what is you working with people, they want to do some. Anyways, like I'm sure we always get, it is like that. We always get people also doesn't know anything. Okay, so the name maybe sound fancy, but we always help them greatly for free. We are not allowed to, approach them anything. Minority business and agencies like, African American owned or Hispanic, Latino, Arabs, Muslims, Christians, whatever. I don't know. Like there's some minority economic development corporations. Every city uh, have economic development center, small business development centers, uh, entrepreneurship centers, local business alliances, business. Uh, I don't know how to spell this. Accelerators, industry,
Incubators. Yeah.
yeah, industry associations, doctors associations club, engineers association club,
Yeah.
chiropractors.
There's
You
a
can
there's a in the industry associations, there's a lot in the contractor space. So if you work
yeah,
with like electricians, plumbers, HVAC, like those guys, the contractors world, they even have their own associations, and you can
all
sponsor
of
like,
them.
like Josh Nelson, he always did plumbers associations across Florida from what I remember, right? So these are things that you can just get plugged into as, as a resource.
100%. All of them, all these associations, what they do, events. What high level does? Events, mastermind summits, and all that stuff. Guess what? To keep us together, connected, human. Just remember, human. Just remember all these big logos, army, all these are behind the scenes. They are humans underneath. Glory asking, what are the 3 to 4 high level tools? I'm coming and I will tell you what all of them. You're not gonna get wrong with it, especially nowadays. Okay. Uh, Another thing, in every city, uh, a lot of people they say, okay, organization. I want to go that fancy, go fancy. I had more success. When I say more success, more leads, more signups from print shops. Believe or not, guys, what is Chamber of Commerce? Like, it's just gonna give you that title and authority, which I respect and I believe. In the end of the day, what is an affiliate? What high level is doing? Like anybody, any affiliate of high level, they have audience. So any organization you work with, EDC, Chamber, Seed, and so hard to talk to them, or maybe you join and do all that stuff. I'm saying, but in the end of the day, if you are looking at connecting to business owners, you still can connect to business owners with print shops, right? You go, I always go to many print shops. I don't just go to the same one. Of course, build rapport. It's so easy. Instead of, ordering from Vista Print, go to print shop. And when you print something, build that rapport with them, same thing. And then, hey, can I have my this is how I did with one of them. We became a little bit friends, good relationship and stuff. I don't know what do you call that thing that stands banner, big stands, rectangle,
Um,
the big banner that
um,
we have in the
a
exhibit.
pop-up banner. I think it's a
Yeah,
pop-up
pop-up banner.
banner.
So
Yeah.
I said, can I design something? I sent him the design. I said, anybody comes here, give them this design, book it. I will pay for it. Just let it stand here. Tell them we are partners with Media Shield and we will build your website for free. If you print something from here, guess what? Like if you print, because okay, I'm coming here to print. So for the print shop was like, oh my God, like you gonna make me sell more prints? I said, yeah. You're gonna build websites for them for free? I said, yes. And I said, if they sign up, I didn't like, in the beginning. One of them signed up. I created his first promoter account and he sent the screenshot. He said, what is this? $200 commission. I say, yes, this is good.
Time out. So let's unpack that real quick. You just loaded a big strategy on us. So in addition to the chambers and the city organizations and all nonprofit and all of that, you are partnering up with print shops or people that provide ancillary services to businesses, an
Mhm.
example. And you're saying, hey guys, whoever's coming in here, let me sponsor their projects like a print item or like a banner or whatever, and you're providing a free website to them and parking them into your world with their traffic, essentially.
But condition, if they print in that print shop.
That's that's pretty interesting. You know why? Because imagine if you had 20 print shops, because there's so many print shops everywhere. I mean, if imagine if every print, like I'm in Houston, right? I mean, this city is so large that it takes an hour and a half to drive across. So there is plenty of print shops to go across, and that's an interesting way to go about it. Now,
So
how do you track
interesting.
all of that? How are you tracking this? Like who's, you
QR
know,
code for
okay.
every print shop and tag, and I'm gonna share everything for you guys today. And that's only one thing. And you can put like website, reputation management, this. Pick one. Like pick one value for free, and you can upsell them. You can, guys. If you guys watch these people's, like Paulson, Chase, they teach a lot of marketing strategies. I mean, if you don't know anything, but again, don't be that hunter, just be that helper. Whether that print shop or you know so anybody logs in. So the print shop owner, you will see this guy coming to you. First of all, a lot of print shops, they tell me we need website. I say no, not for you, money. Okay. But so, okay, so they see that you are boosting their sales, you are helping them to sell more their products and giving more services on top of their services,
Yeah.
reputation management, calendar, and stuff like that. And guess what? They get interested, and two, three more prints, t shirts, whatever I do with them. Every time I hang out, I try to be as friendly as possible, jump into the back. Where's my whatever? Like super. Here's my t-shirt. Wow, this I like it. And then let me tell you, oh, you don't know, we do this, we do this. Just them being interested in what I do as a person, I tell them, oh, this is, excuse my language, this is so stupid. What you do this, like so many of them, they have form. Okay, how many t-shirts? This, how many, what is large, whatever. I said, oh my god, dinosaurs time. This is, everybody knows me with this. I said, who does this? And
You need to set up a e-com store inside of High Level for them.
oh yeah, but that's, I said, forum. You just can't do forum, with QR code.
Yeah.
And they say,
Yeah.
what? Oh yeah, this, and then guess what? You have them in the system.
Yeah.
I help them with this stuff day by day. Me hanging out with them. When I say day by day, like 3 hangouts, 4 hangouts, a coffee, a meeting. Guess what? They will be my like they will be my
Your
ambassadors.
your
You know
your
my system.
affiliates.
Yeah, they will be my system. They will talk to these people that they will cook them for me already. And unbelievably, you know how many people come to print t-shirts, hats, and their hats and t-shirts goes bad and they come back again. Like they have crazy traffic. Print shops, flyers, all these banners. All these people are
And
good.
yeah, and sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. And I
Go ahead.
think what's the important component of this that I think everybody should take away is there's three types of traffic: cold, warm, and hot. We
Oh,
all know that. But
mhm.
but when you influence the lead in a format like this, where someone else is recommending you, you automatically start at a very warm to hot temperature, regardless of what happens. And
Yeah.
when you start in that point, guess what? You control the sales conversations. And that's a really easy, it's like layups instead of shooting half court threes. With cold emailing, cold marketing, paid ads, you're shooting half court shots. And with all respect, you still should shoot some of those half court shots. But the business is built as an agency, as a digital citizen, with multiple things, right? It's not just one approach versus another. Keep going, Tim. I've learned two things from you so far. Get
Oh,
involved with these organizations and become their digital expert. So handle their marketing, handle their automations. If you have to, help their PowerPoint by providing breakfast and serving hot dogs, it doesn't matter. Be involved with them. That's one thing I learned. The second thing is the sponsorship model of print shops or ancillary businesses around your area where you're saying, hey, show me the leads. I will create revenue in your business. That's the really big component of even SaaS. If you can move their revenue, your offer is going to make a lot of sense. And in this example, it's a relationship offer, right? But keep going, Tim. Let me get out of the way.
I I appreciate your input so much. Can I add to your one
Of
first number
course,
one
of course. Yeah,
inputs,
yeah.
because your authority in this podium is big? Yes, just involve in these organizations, but not only. Yes, help them with PowerPoint and present with tech stuff, but trust me, just forget that. Be involved in that community as yourself. Maybe you're not, I don't know how to do PowerPoint and present. That was an example only. If you are a muscular guy, when they do, like, let's say tables, like, just be, I'm not saying go and help them that way. I'm just also giving another example. Maybe hairdressing, maybe something. When you get in and they see you know, let's say how to organize event, how to, you are a member and you being someone with the community, a valuable member, they automatically tell you, how can we help you? What's your interest? What do you do for a living? You say, I have started this. I'm not saying say this again, copy paste. They will know that you have a business and you have a goal and they will support you. No presentation, no technical needs. Somehow the relationship, trust me, how your friends love to support you with no expectation in return, right? This is how that first focus I want it to be. When you join, please don't join as like, oh, okay. Do you guys have any technicians? They will tell you, yes, we have IT department. Thank you. How can we help you? Don't go that route. Okay. Just join, just be human, join the community, be valuable member. That's it. If you don't, you don't need to join and help. Just be there. Your energy will tell something about you. Okay. Um, Workshops and stuff. And then also, as I said, there are so many, and again, I'm covering so many other organizations, so many other business things, like let's say office furniture stores. They are amazing success I have with them. Guess what? Who buys office furniture stores? Like there are some stuff that doesn't need to be so smart about it. You know,
Yeah.
who goes buys desk and even home office? Someone working from home. 50% they are self-employed, right? 50% are employees. In fact, most of them they are business owners. They buy it for their offices and stuff. Anyways, uh, furniture, restaurants, furniture, doctors, furniture, clinics. There's a lot of details. I'm not gonna go there. Okay, value propositions that, but not limited to, again, in my courses, hopefully I'm going to apply or cover everything. Workshop, right? That I just showed you, and I'm going to show you my presentation, what I teach people. And, I will share it with you. But simply, I teach the same thing, 4 areas that no business can ignore in the end of this meeting I'm going to share with you. But let's say again, no one size fits all thing. Okay, Tim, you have that character, you have that teacher, you have bachelor's degree in this stuff and teaching and stuff. Not everybody can teach, right? Or we don't have that experience you have in marketing. Yes, you don't need to. And guess what? I was not successful to position myself as an instructor and workshopper, or organizer in a lot of organizations. Do you think I have capability? You can only be a workshop or organize. It's so hard. This virtual workshop preparation is too hard. Imagine in person, right? But I have everything systemized. Like 2 people do it. Anyways, uh, that's one way of showing it. I can show you a lot of organizations that their mission is to bring value and resources. If you see in their mission, we will bring you resources. So when you talk to them, so what do you guys do to their members? If they say resources, the word resources in the nonprofit organizations means trainings and educations and websites, and if you say show me the resources, it's from dinosaurs time trainings. So if you go teach them whatever I teach them, and if I could do it, you can do it, whomever you are. Trust me, they will look at you. And guess what? They will email their companies to attend. And that few members you saw, it's a lot you can handle. Sometimes we say, what is your capacity? Like in my company, we have workflows. We have, like, we are ready to handle, let's say tomorrow, 50 signups, and I still will be, with you guys hanging around. But if we get like 70 or 100, trust me, I need help. I can't, if there's, I think Paulson is more experienced in this. Okay. Or commissions, basically, if applicable. A lot of organizations, their in-laws, like not in-laws, whatever they call it, their laws,
Their
I forgot the word.
guidelines or their bylaws.
They bylaws, yeah, in laws. I said
Yeah, yeah.
they bylaws. in-laws. It is in-laws. Okay.
Close,
Fine.
close, close. Bylaws and
Close.
laws, close.
Yeah. Their bylaws doesn't accept to take money from outside. Okay. So you cannot offer them commission based on subscriptions. But guess what? This is my favorite. There's something called in-kind contributions. This is their favorite, my favorite, government's favorite. And I will explain this more. And the fourth strategy, I think you will like it, and people here, they will like it so much. Grants slash in kind contribution, and way more, but I'm not going to cover. Okay. Workshops, I can share the workshop presentation in the end of the thing. In kind contributions. What is it? High non-profit organizations. This works only with not for profit, non-profits only. Uh,
So one second, Tim, can you go back to the last slide? I just want to make sure I understand this, or the one before that, sorry. So what you're saying is if you position yourself as a resource, these are the value propositions
no, no, no.
that you can offer them, or you mean they can offer you?
Oh, sorry. Thank you. Yeah, anytime you don't, I don't make sense because I know my English, please make me repeat. So these are types of value propositions you can get into these organizations and create those strategic partnerships. But of course, not from day one. Build your rapport. They need
So,
to know you.
so, so let me make sure I understand this. When you say workshops and trainings are the best,
This is
uh,
first.
sure. You're saying they will give you an opportunity to do a workshop and training? Or are you saying they will allow you to attend one of their
Oh,
workshops and
no, no,
training
no. Yeah,
to
to
be the
go there
expert
and
and
be the
share?
presenter. Yeah, they will
Got it. So
invite
these
their
are
members.
opportunities. These are the
Yes,
opportunities you
I'm
get.
sorry. Yeah, opportunities I should typed.
Got it.
So to be the trainer and to be the expert, as I said, like imagine they will invite in recurring basis. If you can handle weekly,
Yeah.
online, in
Yeah.
person,
So
that's my
this
office.
these are the value propositions that you have the opportunity to acquire from these organizations. So
Yes.
workshops and training opportunities you get as a speaker, essentially as a trainer. Some organizations offer you commissions if it's applicable. Some even provide kind contributions. Some allot grants and
You offer them. They don't. They are not that creative. So you tell them.
oh, so you're positioning this to them and saying, "Hey,
Yeah.
listen, this is how it works."
Yeah. Or you do all of them with one person, whatever is
Okay.
applicable. Okay. I'm
Okay.
opening. So after you build your rapport, after you know the key people in that organization, you can say, hey, why to not make a workshop, teach our members how to
Ah,
do,
you're
how to
you're
do.
proposing a program within their normal
Yeah.
agenda that you handle for them. Every Wednesday, I do a workshop kind of
Yeah.
a thing.
Let me tell you the conversation, how it went. And I don't know. Hey, uh, events manager in this organization. You know what? I talked to some members yesterday in yesterday's power breakfast event you guys handled, which was amazing. I see a lot of people they struggling with their online marketing. Why we don't do or why you guys don't do an event, like every Wednesday, every month to do something, like to teach them how to. I can't teach them how to do the reputation management or their social media. I have helped, you know, 10 people or 3 people, and I'm willing to do that for free for you if you give me in kind contribution in the end of the year. 99%, 0.9%, they will tell you, hell yes. Why? Because they want more events, more engagement, more value for their
They want to
members so
keep
they
their
don't cancel.
members. They want to
Okay?
keep their members.
Yes. Or
Okay.
guess what? I will, if you see some organizations, they like money too. Who doesn't? If they have their bylaws, okay, of allowing them. And anybody will sign up to my software, I can um, give you commission. And guess what? I have some for-profit organizations.
So when
I
you make this recommendation, some of them go both ways, right? Sometimes you're the one providing the commission, and sometimes they're the one giving you opportunity. So you're making this recommendation for value propositions on
they
both
don't
sides.
give money sometimes. They don't have the nonprofits, they have their budgeting is so from their sources is so set. Okay. Don't ask nonprofits money for something new.
But for-profit organizations, you
For
can
profits, if they have that, even nonprofits, you can't take money, but you need to position yourself just like yesterday, Nike's cage code. You need to position yourself like to something they have budget for and they
got
want
it,
to spend to that budget. But you say, I will do that for free. If they sign up, I will give you commission on monthly basis. And you could
got it.
make this much, show them the numbers. If their bylaws, they say yes, yes. If not, they say no, we cannot. Okay, I will do. And every workshop, I will, for example, charge $500 usually. But for you, I will do it for free. But in the end of the year, give me in-kind contribution. In-kind contribution is something that you can deduct from your taxes, I think. Um, and government will reduce your taxes. Again, disclaimer, I'm not a CPA or anything like that. And I better to do my taxes on time instead of telling people what to do. But this is so formal, like known. You can do something, even you go to a nonprofit organization and do anything for them, even for money. Don't take charge, like bill them thousands of dollars, tell them I need in-kind contribution. And in the end of the year, you will get deducted from the IRS. This is in irs.gov. This is like normal. Okay. I'm not teaching something. Okay. And you can do both. Okay. Or let me teach you guys some amazing. This is the best because in the three options, you will be tight with their events, you will be tight with their, like with their schedules, with your relationships. If you can get this will be the best strategy and weapon for you to go back to whatever you were doing before today. But this is another your eye opener or your key opener to any business in the city. If you can partnership some of these organizations or most of them, they also looking to grow their members. Every organization they want to have more members, right? Less members they will close. Less customers we will close. Less subscribers you close, right? Let's agree on that.
Yep.
So you tell them, what about the relationship will be like this? What about if I bring more members for you? Everybody will welcome this idea. And they tell you how. Okay. Just same like print shop strategy. Give me a certification, and there's a model, there's template you can offer them. It's compatible with the nonprofits language, but in my language, I'm going to tell you this. It is a certification or a grant certification or endorsement certification. You go to the business owner, okay? You say, hey, business owner, I have a grant for 5 businesses worth of $2,500 to build or enhance their website, their calendar system, whatever. Like you do your due diligence before you go. You still know what they need. This and that, their website, their chat widget, or whatever they need. And this is the offers we have, or this way or that way. We have this stuff. You pick 4 services you can pick from all our services, and that organization will pay for it. Okay,
So
even
let me make sure I understand this right. I'm liking this, but I want to make sure I
you
understand
will
this
like
right.
it so much.
Okay. So what you're doing is you're first of all, you're going to the organizations and saying, "Hey, I have a way to bring in more members if you work with me." And what you're proposing is that they provide a grant or you're providing a grant.
No, HighLevel is providing the grant. Yeah, I provide the grant. Yeah, if you sign up
Oh,
with me,
oh. Yeah.
I promise you, I will give you free websites, unlimited, free, everything's
So
unlimited, brother.
yeah,
Yeah,
so walk me through this. So when you say you're providing the grant, you as the digital citizen business, whatever marketer you are, you're the one providing a, I don't know, $2,500 grant, just as an example. And what you're doing is going directly to the local mom and pops and businesses that match that organization's target and saying, hey, I'm working with um, economic blah 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 organization, and I have a grant that they're paying for $2,500, and it comes with a membership to that organization as well. I'll provide you a free website or whatever the assets are based on what that company needs. Is that what you're, is that, am I
yeah,
right so far?
yeah. But I'm also trying to speak in a level that to be careful that I am not teaching people something because we are in public. So basically, you know your value. We teach, we all learn, by the way. Paulson is here. He was a marketing agency owner. If you are a startup here, we all invest in leads. Even GHL, they run ads, they do these events, they invest in leads. Forget GHL, us. When you start a business, you need to invest in leads, in potential customers, in appointments. We need to agree on that, right?
Yeah.
Whether money or time or gifts or sponsorships, whatever. We're going to talk about sponsorships and breakfast. So you price your value, your timing. Let's say you work $500 a day or an hour or 50. I don't know. So it's you and your time. The idea here is to get that business to work with you and use your features. This is my goal. The language, I'm not teaching here people to trick people. It's just to grab their attention.
Yeah,
If you have a
I'm
solid,
just trying to make sure I understand the strategy. It never felt like you were trying to trick anybody. I'm just trying to understand what is the strategy between you and the organization.
nothing. The organization just to tell you yes, go ahead, talk to
Okay.
the
So what
talk.
you're doing
I
is
endorse
taking
you.
their
Yeah,
so what you're doing is taking their membership, baking in your grant or offers, and bringing in members by providing services to those members on
I
behalf of
don't.
the organization.
Let's not care about that organization's member. Let's care about us.
Gotcha.
What we learn from all these, you know, classes and courses and online courses. Go walk into a clinic or into business, and the gatekeeper, if they say this, say that, email this, email that, they kick you out. It's just so hard to
Yeah.
market yourself.
Yeah.
Compare that, just imagine, and you've been in that shoes for a while, but you maybe forgot because you've been in an executive level, like, in the leadership level, in high level for a while. You forgot about us poor people. We struggle to talk to the business owner to get their attention. Okay, you bougie. Nowadays you don't know this. So just to get that business owner's attention is what I'm talking, because
Yeah.
what we have in high level is amazing, no doubt. Once you have the business owner attention or whatever, I don't worry about that. It's so valuable. All what we need is that attention. That attention. Compare my language. Hi, business owner. My name is Tim. I started this business and I'm looking for 10 clients to work for free. Or I have this, or like another language. Do you want to scale your business 10x more? Or another thing, can you get 3,000 leads in this month? Like all this stuff, they hearing it from everybody, from all marketers, from all the
Yeah.
world. Or,
Yeah.
hey, Tim, I hope this is I'm Tim, and that person, let's say Jessica from the Chamber of Commerce, connected me. Or, hey, business owner, I have a grant from the local organization name worth of 200 or $2,500. They will pay, and you can fix your website and like this tonality, this whatever call, whatever. Do you want to pick? Who doesn't pick free money?
Yeah. So the strategy is to give them something for free for the prospects to bring them more members. And while that happens, you get the foot in the door, the organization benefits, and the customer benefits.
Yeah, but for now, to make it clear, because I always lose people, forget about organizations members. If you can get that okay from the organization, okay, forget about organizations members. Okay,
Yeah,
you got that, you lied to them, whatever. Like
yeah,
for a minute, let's me and you. Okay,
yeah,
let's say you are the owner of that organization or the
yeah,
president. Hey, Paulson, can I say, can I go offer my services to people, and I'm willing to do stuff for free, but I will say you are, let's say, endorsing me or powered by
yeah,
you or sponsored by you.
yeah,
If you just say yes to me, I will go print a certificate or a letter, or just go talk to business owners. Say, guys, business owner, I have worth of $25,000, 2,500, $2,500 money
yeah, yeah.
can
So
only
you're
be spent on digital marketing services. This is the list. uh, Calendar scheduler, sticky stuff, not campaigns. Calendar scheduler, website, chat widget, review management, phone numbers, phone call centers, stuff, telemarketing, stuff like that. Pick. Next appointment.
That
Boom.
makes a lot of sense. So,
Done.
so when you say I need a grant, what it really is a offer of permission. You just want a handshake that
There's no
says,
grant in the middle.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
you
It's
offering
basically
your
an
stuff for
yeah.
free. Brother, we offer stuff for free already, free trial. I'm
Yes, you
saying
don't
it
you don't have to
grant.
tell me. You don't have to tell me.
Yes.
I know.
Yeah.
So the positioning is the organization gives you an endorsement, stamp of approval that says, yes, we're providing a grant. You're creating the grant yourself, which is
Mhm.
basically in credit of the service. And then what you're doing is getting more eyes on the organization. You're getting the foot in the door, and then you're moving forward, delivering the service, and they come show up to the event or not. It doesn't matter. You're reaching more business owners at scale for them anyway. So that's a really brilliant strategy.
After that is, after you get in and you build that rapport with them and build that calendar or that website. Oh, who paid? Oh, that person, Jessica from that organization. Oh, yeah, by the way, you should join. This is
Yeah, so
amazing. They
you're
are
giving them the
amazing.
credit where it's due
That's,
nonstop.
that, yeah,
Yeah.
credit. We giving free trial. I don't know who said we already taking our money with credit card. Guess what? Everybody can cancel us. We giving everything for free. So just instead free trial. No, there's no free trial, but there is a grant
Yeah.
paid by that government agency, paid
Yeah.
that by this. The way you position yourself is so important. I hope this made sense, and I'm covering this in details, hopefully, in the
Now,
courses.
one more question. The features that you offer or the services that you offer, they have to you have to kind of make sure it doesn't cost you too much, right? You're not doing SMS campaigns.
No, 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 no.
Yeah,
Not only costing, I don't want them to do something and leave.
sure.
I
Okay.
want them to stay.
Yeah. So can you say that list of features one more time? You said calendars, you said
I
what was
do calendars. I do anything they choose. It's my white label media shield, right? Let's say they
sure.
choose my premium plan is $500. Okay, they get it for 3 months for free, right? But after that, they need to pay. Guess
So
what?
the
It's not gonna
grant,
happen. It's always they pay. They always forget. Honestly, 90% of the time, they forgot. They forget about the grant I told them in the beginning.
so it's a foot in
Business
the door
owners.
strategy, really.
Trust me, they're not gonna say, okay, you told us grant. Where is the grant? Where is the money? They forget, but honor them. Okay, that's setup fee. I always position it as a setup fee. I will set up everything. We will set it up for you, but then there is this for you. There's this monthly. So I'm telling you, they're not gonna come. They wanting something for free. No, business owners they value stuff with outcomes. But you got in and charge that as a setup fee, charge that as a 2 months or 3 months free. Guess what? If someone's website with you for 3 months and someone's calendars for you and their customers are booking for 3 months, are they going to cancel you? Guess what? Do you know what is our prices after 3 months? Oh, we just raised our prices for 1,500 a month. No, there's like don't tell me. Go High Level is the most amazing business model ever. There's no one can take advantage of us because they are under our control. I hope they're not listening to us now. Okay, let's move
But
forward.
this is I appreciate you being patient with me because I needed to understand the big picture. I'm a big picture guy, so if I don't get the strategy, I'm gonna just keep bugging you until I
I
win.
like that. No, I like
So,
that because I saw people
okay.
saying like, "I didn't get this too. I didn't get to." Honestly,
Okay,
simple
okay.
is just to get your foot in the door, and then I'm gonna talk how you even this grant you can make it in kind, so you are formally fine with taxes, and even this organization doesn't feel this is something tricky.
And in
Okay,
reality, the grand is your time. Like
I
you, it's
mean,
the time you
that
spend to
that's
build it
none of
out or
not,
whatever.
that's none of anyone's business.
Sure,
They don't care about like my tomorrow I'm gonna sell you my consultation for $10,000.
sure. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
It's
doesn't
some,
matter.
yeah.
It's not. High
So it's the
level is
perceptional value.
$500. It's three
Yeah,
thousand dollars. High level cost me different than what it's costing you. Enterprises like this.
sure.
That's
Yeah.
however you want to position. The most important thing, business owners will take this offer right away.
I
This is
love it. This is
yeah,
brilliant. Keep going, keep
yeah.
going.
Thank you.
We're
Okay.
getting tight on time, so I want you to
Yeah,
go
yeah. Tight
faster.
on time. Let's say, okay, I have funds and granting plans from X organization and take, some certification paperwork, whether send it to them, their prospect and being them, their ideas, whatever. Just make sure your numbers and your capabilities, because if you send it to so many people, if they say yes, I don't know what is your, and deliver your promise, please, because you are working with this X numbers organization's name and reputation. Please don't forget that. Uh, some smart tools within these communities that I'm sure you have heard of. We can carry some stuff that or tomorrow. Um, I want to like take my time in these two tools that a lot of people they may underestimate that. I may carry those stuff for tomorrow for the purpose of time. But have you heard of NI or EI?
You may have to be more specific for me. I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. But we all have it. I'm being funny. Uh Natural intelligence or AI or all this stuff, this what makes you win or lose your local market. Honestly, there is no tools. I can give you everything. Just be clean, just be yourself. Trust me, you will see the magic. You will see big organizations in your city, just like that example. Paulson's our cousin. What should we do? Like it is what it is. He suck in website design, but it is what it is, right? I'm sure you guys in high level, like in every family, in every company, you guys have. That's it. This is what we got. I know there are more. Same thing. Communities works the same way. Uh, don't try to positioning yourself is so important. Imam Ali's تواضع للناس يرفعوك. This is my, always I go with this. Be humble yourself for people, and people will raise you and will explain you as you wish to be explained, instead of say, I'm the smart person, I'm the tech person, let me know if you need anything. The way you advertise yourself, don't advertise yourself, let them advertise you. Positioning yourself is so important. Stop trying to self. Joe Soto, one of my, we had a 2018 or 19, we had a workshop. I always love this from him. He said, I start making more money when I stopped trying to make money. And that's very true. Just stop trying to make money. I know these stuff you guys hear it from a lot of, you know, Instagram and stuff, but that's so true. When you go to communities, you will frustrate yourself. Uh, this language, I'm sorry, I'm not sharing. I know this lady didn't mean that, but like, oh, okay, I have so many organizations. I'm gonna target these people. Please don't target help. Please don't close. Just whoa, just do like these languages. You will go, you join these communities, you will see so different language, so different culture in than the market, than the business. So don't frustrate yourself by yourself. Okay, what tool to offer them? Just learn HighLevel sincerely, and learn HighLevel and sincerely be a valuable member. You will see so many valuable features. But for this event to attend, I promise you, I got you. All that, all these organizations are communities or committees or associations for certain type of members. Guess what? They do events. They do virtual events, they do in-person events, and they always suck, or they always complain. They use either Facebook events or Eventbrite. And I, anytime, talk to them, Paulson, and I came with this my HighLevel idea or my solution. They loved it because they push an event out there in HighLevel, 180 people registers. They go, they see 16 people attended, and eight of them is them, or those people they come just for food. They say we don't know. I say yeah, because your reminder suck. You chose the most crowded traffic platform to remind your event. Did you open your Facebook today? She says no. I say open. I'm sure Facebook did their job with reminding about this event, but you don't open your Facebook. Say yeah. What is the best way? Say texting. You're wrong. Like you remind, like, don't ask people. People want it to intend, but people are busy. They need to be reminded, and often
So,
again. And
so what you're saying here, Tim, is that a lot of these organizations naturally handle events across the board. That's a big pain problem
everybody,
for them to
that's
organize, right? So tip number four that I'm learning from you is instead of letting them go use systems like Eventbrite or Facebook events and all these different things, you can set up a landing page and a calendar system with reminders where they use one of high levels funnels or pages or websites or whatever, and then you're the guy behind the scenes that handles all their events.
yes. This is, as I said, build that rapport, build that, join their events. And I'm telling you, I have so many gifts I can give you, but I was like, what can I give these guys that will work with any organization? Join, and you will see how bad is their event advertising. And guess what? I will give you this snapshot and come and put their logo here. And I thought I made a video for you, and put the event and put the date, and tell them,
And you're done pretty much.
like, it's so bad. And they tell you why. Okay, let me show you, like the conversation. All what you need to do, we can show them this, the event, whatever they did on Facebook, get their media, put everything here, put their like events tips and stuff, put their nice calendar, put their name here. You know, don't buy a domain. It's so expensive, $14, but still don't. Or white label, like, if you want to advertise your agency, organization name, chamber dot your uh, thing. You can do that for free.
Yeah,
You have a website already. Put some pictures here. Tell her, like, come, Jessica, let me show you.
yeah. So is this a
Okay.
landing page? But for them, it's like
It is
huge.
a
You can,
whoa. No, no, no. I
you
don't
can't
agree
even.
with you. For
Okay.
them, it is a website. He or she built us a system. Wow, event system she built. Like, I'm telling you, don't underestimate what or what Go High Level giving us with few clicks. For them to do this reminders, I'm gonna show you what else. Okay, you tell them they come here, they put this, and boom, 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 and they will receive that reminder, this reminder, that reminder. Really, and you will see. Okay, don't never tell them cancel that and cancel that. Tell them next time do Eventbrite. I like it. I like Facebook. Don't cancel it. But what do you think also if you let people to go to this website or to your website or add this
So in
widget
addition to what they're already doing.
and and ask people, like, or see if your attendees will be more or not. Okay. And see their response. Okay. You ready? Another pain problem you will see, I'm sure 99% of all your events or organizations, they will have this issue. At
Before
least,
before you share,
yeah,
let's pause for a quick second.
go ahead.
Uh, Anybody else feel like these are amazing strategies Tim is sharing? Type in wow or say this is awesome or give us some engagement. I'm seeing the comments here. Everybody's like, I'm like deer in the headlights. I'm like, wait, why does this feel so simple that I feel like everybody missed it? But it's so effective and it's incredible to kind of see. Let me see.
It's,
What
you,
is everyone saying? Okay, there's a ton of people that's saying this is awesome. Okay, keep
yeah, I
going, keep
don't see
going.
it.
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah.
I see it on my side. Yeah.
So the thing is like, why should we go convince a nonprofit organization to rebuild their website? You need their you need their trust, their partnership. All what you need is to solve the small problem. And having them to do one event, organize one event and reminders with you. One, not all of their events. All events, that's fine. But for you, I'm sorry for you. You know, you're gonna manage. That's gonna be so bad for you. You know, like it's gonna be so much work for you. And there's no event that I attended, they don't want to collect whomever attended, right? Any event you go, what they do, they have a sheet. Please write your name,
Sign up sheets in the morning. We used to have
sign
a
up sheet,
person in
right?
charge of the
Everybody
sign
does,
up sheet.
right? They assign a
Yeah.
person. Hi, welcome. Can you sign your sheet? And then after, if you stay a little bit, you will see a fight. The manager, why you didn't? Like, there's no way. There was like 60 people there, and only we have 13. Well, I was chasing people to sign up, and nobody did, and whatever. Well, how can I send a presentation to now? How can I know who presented? This sponsor wanted to send this gift for the attendees, right? All these problems you're gonna see it and more. Okay,
Wow.
look at
Yeah.
this. What we do, this is one of our presentations with the Chamber of Commerce, with one of the Chamber of Commerce. This, like before I get into the stage, they go and they, present me, which is great. I don't need to explain myself and do
Oh
all
yeah,
that stuff what I
I
did
see your
today.
logo down there.
Yeah, yeah. There's like formal partnership, like annual. Like this is so formal. And then I tell them, or like, hey, because when you do presentation, everybody say, can we get this presentation? Can you send us this PowerPoint? Can you send us? Same thing applies to them. I tell them, okay, instead of you assigning Jessica or Michael just to collect the sign up sheet, and guess what they do with the sign up sheet, Paulson? They go after that to the office. They open, they need to struggle with the handwriting a person like me. English is his fifth language, right? What is this, Timur or Timar or like, what is this? Like, is it Gmail or Yahoo? Like that to type it to Excel sheet to send them a thank you for coming. Do you see this? Like, do you see this pain?
Oh my
2024,
goodness.
nonprofit organizations, they still managing events like this,
Yeah.
multi-million dollar organizations. What I do, this, I'm gonna give you this QR system generator uh, system, whatever, but it doesn't send them to. This is not a regular QR code system. If you scan it, you're gonna see. Once they scan it, it opens their messaging system, messaging app, and the type is already like the message is typed there already. I made it. That I made it. And in the workflows, which I'm teaching also on the courses, you can say that event, let's say event title, attendee, attended, that date, everything. And then 3 hours later, send them that presentation, thank them, send them that survey. Whomever registered, send them the parking instructions. Everything is automated. Telling you they will build your statue. I'm exaggerating. They will make your name tattoo in there.
So quick question for you.
Mhm.
These are so these items, so the couple of first slides that you have, this is your slides that you use to present when you're at a chamber, or are you saying you build this out for the organization so whenever they have any
No,
kind of
no, no. This is my
presentations?
presentation.
Oh, this
This
is
is my
yours. Okay.
presentation, but Like I'm gonna show and I'm gonna go through very quick, and I'm gonna
Got it.
share
Got
this
it.
in the.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
gonna train people in the courses. This is, if you want, like we can have another workshop, just like how GHL can benefit any business, and I can argue with anyone in the
Yeah.
online. Okay, no matter what. GHL, like I used to say, oh my God, these people, they already working with marketing agency. I shouldn't. Oh my God, this company already working with a company has GHL. You know how I used to know GHL agencies? I go to their website, like I go to organizations last thing powered or built by that organization. I click and chat widget is our thing. Like if they have that chat widget, is like, it's, everybody knows it. It looks like Podium. Oh my God. Like that's my frustration. Like, oh, that's it. This prospect is done. This prospect wrong. I have clients. I don't want to mention names. We have the same clients. I have friends in the GHL communities. We have the same clients and they pay us for something else. It's so big opportunities. It depends the value you bring. Things like every business cannot ignore. I teach them accessibility, reputation, this, but I'm gonna go so quickly about this. Like every, no matter how size is your business, SEO ranking, online system, online ranking. Of course,
So
here
this is
I
this is just basically a topic you're talking through, and you're
the
just
topic, but then
yeah.
I don't be heavily media shield. Let's say, I say go fix your thing. Go fix your Chambers profile. That will help you. Go fix your Google SEO. That will help you. But there's another smarter way. You need to list your business in this and this. This will help you too. But in Media Shield, we have something online listing. And instead of listing everywhere, you listed one, two, three. I'm here. I'm still like in the beginning, they tell us how to sign up to Media Shield. Done. I said, well, that's not done yet. And then I talk about social planner and I tell them there's Hootsuite, by the way. I don't say like, I even promote Podium. So I don't sound salesy. But guess what? They are so expensive. Here you go. Like this is Hootsuite. This is Buffer. This is Media Shield. Which one you want, right? This is only this. It's so expensive. Then that's one feature in Media Shield. So I'm not gonna go this, and we can carry this to tomorrow. Uh,
And
let's
you're gonna provide the slides to
definitely this
everybody?
slide
Okay.
and the QR code generator system. This
Okay.
opens WhatsApp. This opens calls. Like let's say if you have a customer, they have billboards, and instead of saying people call us now 91066 and someone's driving, nobody calls. Instead of QR code, they scan, they call, and right away feeds to their CRM, to their GHL, and even the text messaging connected to the Twilio numbers or LC numbers, workflow friendly, amazing stuff you can do. So, how HighLevel will bring you success? I would love, Paulson, if you don't mind, to carry this to tomorrow. So
Sure.
important topic. How HighLevel will bring you success, even if you fail selling it.
Yeah. So let's
Because,
do this. If
mhm,
if you if you are okay with it, let's pause for today
yeah,
and we've been going at it for over 2 hours.
yes.
What I want to do is for those of you that have questions, I want you to post your questions in the comments of the live stream.
Mhm,
And we're going to take time going through answering as much as we can. I mean, both Tim and I, we have a ton of business meetings for the rest of the afternoon. But if you have questions, go through it. Tomorrow we'll start at the same time, 11 o'clock.
mhm,
Expect tomorrow to be just as long because we'll do a big Q&A for
mhm.
everything. And in case, can you talk about the offer for those folks that don't have high level yet? What's included in gohighlevel.com/. Tim Sabir offer. I posted in the chat. For those of you that are watching, if you don't have high level, this is your opportunity to jump into a trial with Tim. He's going to provide all these collaterals that we talked about. If you are an existing user, tomorrow we'll provide all these things to you. You don't need to go sign up for another account or anything. Just stay patient. We'll provide these things available to you tomorrow. Tim, what do you want to tell those folks that are on the fence?
Yeah. So those people that have already high level account, this workshop or whatever open to us is like three layers. Okay, government contract is a. Do you know? Yesterday, Paulson, a lot of people from our friends, we know them both. My inbox since yesterday, everybody's calling me. Apparently, everybody is interested or been struggling in government contracting. So, government contract, everybody's talking to me. Hey, create a group. Let's create something. Because to be honest with you, we don't want to like make dramas and stuff and say something sensitive. We want to be a little bit free. None of us as lawyer, none of us like that much. We want to be free. So that's a different topic. We're gonna handle it that way. I have few companies that government contract experts. I may bring them as well to review. I have employees. Anyways, that's a different topic. So in that, I don't want to promise something and then you go to this and he promised this. But by the date of yesterday, whatever we had in that membership area, okay, everybody will get it. Does
Awesome.
that sounds fair to you, Paulson?
I think that's fair. As long as they're a high level account holder, as long as you have a high level
Yeah, yeah,
account,
yeah.
whether
That's why
it's
I'm not trying to
yeah,
sell. I'm telling you, yesterday, some people offering me thousands of dollars just to review whatever. I said, no, I don't want to do that. I don't. I stopped doing that since last year, And with mentor, we are not allowed to take money. So it's so many details to it, right? And tomorrow, I don't want to be like, oh, I start charging or I start whatever. But in this video, he told us this. So I can confidently tell you this. Until yesterday, whatever we had, or until today, like tomorrow, whatever, like these days, whatever we have in the like in the previous intention, whatever we prepared, that will be available for them. But for those who that want to sign up, my promise to them to bring them success, my affiliates, right? So if
yeah,
they sign up, they have different kind of courses, different mentorship, like Chamber of Commerce trainings and stuff like that. Go see some discounts tomorrow. They're gonna see. That's for my affiliates because, uh, let's say if you don't know, high level will endorse some of that, like how the chamber
yep,
high level pay commissions for that. So in that area, I will make my money. So, for example,
yeah,
but for current high level users, they will get everything, the homework, how to register, and all that stuff. I'm not going to be uh, trying to make money of them. I'm telling you, yesterday, so many people offering me. I said, no, this is not what I do. I stopped doing this. But in the future, what's going to happen? I have no idea. This is online recorded. So, and someone asked for a QR code system. Yeah, it's going to look like this, guys. Let me show you. And you feel free to ask me any question, Paulson.
yeah. No worries. Yeah, so it looks like that. Perfect. Okay, cool. So
Mm,
here's what I want to do, Tim, if you're okay with it. Um, I am going to summarize today for everyone and kind of get everybody on the same page in general, if you're okay with it. Let me know
yes,
what
please.
yeah.
I'm
Okay,
trying
cool.
to show something that I'm not able to pull. I don't know how.
No worries. So
You go
as
ahead.
you did you want to pull it up or
Yes, please. Someone asked. I just want to show them the QR code system. You can add it and show it to your customers. It could be added as a sub menu. Uh, any number they buy from your high level account, they can come here. Let's say, for example, 910 9977. Send me the menu. Like
and are you
you
inside of high level right now?
am I sharing something else? Yes. Yeah, this is different. High. This is good. Yes. Okay. Can I show?
Okay.
I can. Yeah, it's high level. High
Sure.
level can be
Yeah.
customized to whatever you want to
Yeah.
look. I don't advise
Yeah.
everybody to invest so much because you can download it and you can print this and add it to people's menu.
Sure.
They receive their custom. They receive everybody's candidate phone number, and they can add it to people like to their campaigns. I'm covering this more in the courses.
I love it. Okay. So Tim, here's the way I'm gonna wrap up day two. I'm gonna
Let
take a
me.
chance at the 4 or 5 things I learned. Okay, the 4 or 5 things I learned. Bear with me in case if I missed anything, please add to it. The first thing I learned is when you create partnerships with these organizations, you need to be a resource instead of targeting them, and be the resource that becomes the technology partner behind the scenes.
Mhm.
If their PowerPoint goes down, be that person that positions yourself as the expert. Eventually, you'll be able to provide a lot of your services in-house for them in exchange for endorsements. The second thing is creating partnerships with ancillary businesses like print shops, office furniture that, like this as an example, where you can sponsor an item on behalf of a small business that walks in and say, hey, you'll get a free website as long as you're buying a print banner. Here's how we connect, and it's a great way to tap into another organization's traffic. That was the second item. The third item for me that really stood out is, creating the grant type of a model where you're being sponsored by an organization in exchange to provide traffic to the organization with members, but most importantly, the organization is giving you the authority to have that foot in the door offer. The fourth thing is, uh, putting together all these organizations, their big pain point is setting up breakfast, sign up sheets, event management, advertising the event. They have so many different fragmented resources. You can put together a event management system for them in exchange for authority placement, sponsorships, free membership. I promise you, worst case scenario, you may not even have to pay for their membership fee. If that's all you get,
Oh,
it's still
yeah.
worth
Oh
it.
yeah, worst case scenario, you will get. Oh,
Worst case
that's
scenario.
a given. That's a given thing. But even though that's so cheap,
Yeah.
and
A-
yeah,
and the fifth thing I learned from this whole thing, just today, for me personally, is that you have to think outside the box. A lot of us are stuck inside these automations and workflows, and we forget the human connection. And like
uh,
Tim said, we're out of this COVID phase quite a bit. Everybody's getting together. Everybody wants interactions. We're social beings at the end of the day. And now in the business world, that energy is quite, what's the word? It's contagious, and it's important that you put yourself out there. So these are the 4 or 5 things I've learned
I love
so
it.
far. And Tim, I appreciate your motivational quotes to be humble, because that's the motto here at High Level. If you ever meet any of our
I
leadership
swear.
people,
Yeah.
it's they're the most, modest, people with the most humility, in my opinion, especially our founders. I mean,
Please
but Tim,
congratulate them from this, for the
yeah,
EY
and
award they won.
for sure. Tomorrow, what are we going to learn? Give us a quick 30-second rundown of what we can expect tomorrow as we close out.
Again, when I be myself, when I love our community, I like to talk so much. And maybe that's why I'm running away from the time. So some topics from today will be hold for tomorrow. Okay. Uh, I want to talk about high level, not as a company. Okay. Forget. If you find any business model like high level, jump in right away. Okay. I want to talk about that. I want to talk about high level as features and things and how you will find success. As I said, like again, I like how Paulson puts it. People coming to high level and every like you go to these events, how many sub accounts I have? Do you have this Saspreneur? Like everybody's asking this to each other. This is not the only success you get with high level. I have hundreds of thousands of contracts with a feature nobody talks about it, and one feature inside that feature, one tab. Again, it's not about that. It's how you handle it. It's how you learn it. So high level business model is so great. If we have such a business model in any industry, I want to, please let me know. I want to join that. Like let's say I can. go and get a supplier for this unlimited. I can't sell it under my name because I had travel agency. People used to go to China, hotels and everything to bring power banks under their brands. And in 6 months, power bank got so big, small. Oh my God, they needed to run it away, furniture and stuff. No, we have everything under our brand, unlimited. So it's amazing. But then, even high level with these features, you will learn operations, automations, any organization you will be in contact with, you will learn how to do everything smarter way. And the success with high level is not only how many accounts you have. So 300, no, 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 he makes $30,000. I respect him or no. This is not the only way. There's so many ways. You still make money and money not, this is not the only way. I don't know why entrepreneurs nowadays with social media is like connected with Mercedeses and all these watches. No, I don't know why. Not you don't need to be millionaire to be entrepreneur. You still be problem solver, entrepreneur, and good money maker without being that ugly millionaire or make money maker. You still be comfortable living. I don't know. You can still be making, but I want to talk about that also tomorrow.
Okay.
And most importantly, how to grow a real SaaS business and not software business. I'm not the right person to talk about subscription as a service. I
I
want to
love
talk
it.
about that stuff, and hopefully it's going to be a successful workshop.
Absolutely, absolutely. And tomorrow, I would recommend everyone make extra time. We will do a probably an extended Q&A tomorrow,
Yes.
depending on how quickly we get through things. But bye for now, everybody. We appreciate you jumping in for day two. Fantastic day. If you are watching this, you should be able to implement things right away. There's a lot of meat and potatoes in here, a lot of simple strategies that could be done at scale. Worst case scenario, if you are a business owner with a ton of team members and employees already, have your team members watch this and go implement things right out the way for you and create a local presence and a moat for yourself. But either way, thank you for joining for day two. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you so
12
much.
o'clock, 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. That's New York time for those of you that are international.
Yes.
That's 12 o'clock. But anyways, we'll
Please,
see you tomorrow.
everyone, leave your takeaway or comment in the thing because after this, I'm going to read and answer your question in the Facebook. Yesterday, I enjoyed that so much. Thank you,
Okay,
guys.
yeah. Yeah,
Bye bye.
absolutely. If you have questions, feel free to ask that in the comments.
Yeah.
Tim will go through. And just as a reminder, tomorrow, if you're an existing account holder, you will get access to everything Tim talked about on the collateral, snapshots, presentations, you name it. Everything we promise will be given to you. If you are not yet a high level account holder,
Yes.
this is your last chance to jump into a trial to get all the collaterals associated to this workshop. So take advantage of it today or tomorrow. We'll have it tomorrow as well, but that's by going to gohighlevel.com/Tim Sabir offer. I believe it's a 30-day trial offer to the 297 or 97 plan. You have a whole month to set this all up and take advantage of it. But anyways, bye for now. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you, brother. Bye bye.